As you're now moving into a new aspect of your life where that is concerned, in many ways, moving into the straight and narrow of life where that is concerned, and coming to a crossroads where that is concerned. So each and every one of you have been moving on a straight line in your life up until this moment in time as you move into your month of September where that is concerned. And now you're moving to a crossroads where that is concerned. A crossroads within yourself where that is concerned. A crossroads energetically where that is concerned. As we said to you when you moved into your month of August, that new energies will be infiltrating your third dimensional dense population where that is concerned, and shifting and changing the molecular structure of many where that is concerned. Shifting and changing old patterns, habits, rituals, and behaviors, shifting and changing the old mindset where that is concerned, the old conditioning where that is concerned, all about uprooting, dear ones, what the old is in your life. And we use the word old and the term old in a general sense where that is concerned, where you're concerned and where the world is concerned and your country is concerned and your political systems, your governmental systems, and your corporate systems are concerned where that is concerned. So what is happening, dear ones, as this energy is now moving into your earthly plane where that is concerned, it's beginning to dredge up the old where that is concerned. The old habits, patterns, and rituals within you in the microcosm, and the old aspects of the third dimensional realm where that is concerned. And what is transpiring now, it is beginning to come to a crescendo where that is concerned. As you're just beginning in your month of September, to allow this to transpire where that is concerned. And what we mean by allowing it to transpire is just that, dear ones. Are you allowing what is transpiring in your life to transpire where that is concerned? Whatever may be surfacing within you, are you trying to control that where that is concerned? As you feeling quite possibly shifts and changes in your physical body, shifts and changes in your emotional body, shifts and changes in your spiritual body, and shifts and changes in your mental body. Many are finding that they are realizing and come to a greater consciousness of how often and how much time they spend in their mental body where that's because they're trying to control what is transpiring in their life and try to control what is transpiring outside of them. And within that control, or within trying to control where that is concerned, many are coming up against roadblocks where that is concerned. Coming up against roadblocks, trying to control everything, realizing that they cannot control anything anymore where that is concerned. And it's now more of moving into an ebb and flow of life where that is concerned, in the depth and breadth of your heart space, in the depth and breadth of you, and in the depth and breadth of your life. Whatever may transpire within you physically, can you move gently with it? Can you nurture yourself through it? Can you honor and value yourself through it as these energies come in and are beginning to move to the core? They're moving to the core depth of you where that is concerned, unearthing core wounds where that is concerned, unearthing the old habits, patterns, and rituals in many ways, raising your awareness and consciousness to these old habits, patterns, rituals, behaviors that you have never, ever realized before. Each and every one of you are beginning to move to a consciousness that you have never had before, that you have never realized before. You're raising the bar of your consciousness where that is concerned. And as you become more conscious with yourself, what transpires with that is then you begin to take more responsibility for yourself. Let us say that again, dear ones. As you move and raise the consciousness of you, your self-consciousness, not about judgment or shame, but your self-consciousness, your consciousness of self, the consciousness of your old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors, you then move into a place of becoming more self-responsible, or a greater sense of self-responsibility. Meaning, you're moving from where the inner child is controlling your life, in charge of your life, running your life, into the adult space. So the byproduct of these energies now moving in your month of August and beginning to continue to move in through your month of September where that is concerned, what is transpiring in those energies in the personal aspect of yourself or the microcosm, the energies are moving deeper within your subconscious and beginning to unearth the truth of who you are. Moving many to a greater sense of loving, honoring, and value themselves more deeply. But you're moving yourself and raising your consciousness to a level that has never existed before for you. In many, you're becoming quite sensitive to what is transpiring within you and transpiring in the world. You're moving out of opposing and fighting what is transpiring, not so much accepting what is transpiring, but you're releasing the charge to what is transpiring in the world outside of yourself, and now seeing a more powerful and gracefulness within yourself of what it is yours to do regarding what is transpiring in the world. What is yours to do regarding what is transpiring within you. Many are now seeing a mirror reflected back to them by others in life where that is concerned. And they are now moving to a greater level of consciousness of self that they never have before where that is concerned, and moving into a more neutral place within themselves, where they are now opening their heart space in the greater adult capacity that they are, and now allowing the nurturing of the wounded child, and allowing the wounded child to be there. So it simply reminds them that there is more work to do with the wounding, but you're coming to a place of more self-acceptance, more loving of self. And that is what is transpiring as these energies move in your third dimensional realm, beginning in August, that will move through September, October, and then move in and create and build that a foundation of a new energetic structure in your third dimensional realm where that is concerned. So what you're also seeing, dear ones, outside of yourself is a continuation of, dear ones, these energies bringing to the surface more unrest, more anger, more disruption where that is concerned, more untruth where that is concerned, more truth being revealed. And what that is a reflection of, if you look at the microcosm of yourself and the macrocosm, what is transpiring you, as these energies move in with you, within you, it moves in and begins to connect originally with your emotional body. It connects directly with your emotional body and begins to stir up your emotional body. And many are now feeling feelings that they never have before. A litany of feelings. And they're allowing those feelings to move to the surface. But many of you who have been in the personal process for quite some time and are continually in that process where that is concerned, have many tools how to use these tools, and are also connecting with others that will support and guide you through a most crucial time in your third dimensional realm as you move through August, September, October, and into November where that is concerned. And then there will be a leveling off period in your month of December where that is concerned. So as these energies move into the earthly plane, for the individual, they are moving into and down through the back of your spine and down into your first chakra region where that is concerned, and it's beginning to unravel what is remaining there. Unraveling the energy in your first chakra that moves up to the second, third, fourth, and so on where that is concerned. And right now in your month of September where that is concerned, the energy is now unraveling the old of the first chakra where that is concerned. And then continuing up to the second chakra and the third chakra where that is concerned. So many are feeling an unrest where that is concerned. Many are feeling feelings they have never felt before, or allowing themselves to feel these feelings where that is concerned. And those feelings that have been repressed and suppressed in the first chakra region where that is concerned are the deep core feelings that have been suppressed and repressed of the wounded child where that is concerned, in relationship to mom and dad, in relationship to the conditioning, and in relationship to your programming where that is concerned. So many are moving in and finding a very angry wounded child right now, a very unrestful wounded child right now, or a very restless wounded child right now, as if the wounded child is walking around in a cage and trying to get out of that cage where that is concerned. What that represents, dear ones, is each and every one of you realizing the cage that you have been in for quite some time, where your self-expression is concerned, where the beingness of self is concerned, where moving into the adult is concerned. So these energies are moving to the core of your first chakra, and moving in a counterclockwise fashion, and beginning to dredge up and bring up all of these old memories, all of these old feelings, and all of these old visions perhaps, and memories perhaps that are coming up for each and every one of you, to now unleash, dear ones, the core repressed and suppressed feelings of that wounded child. And then what is transpiring, dear ones, if in fact you have been in your personal process for quite some time, you're realizing, dear ones, that quite possibly you may project those feelings from time to time, but it is about utilizing your tools to allow yourself to have your feelings and nurture yourself through those feelings and not project those feelings out in the world. And what you're seeing in the third dimensional realm, as this is simultaneously happening for everyone, are those feelings, that rage, that suppressed anger is now coming out into the world outside of yourself, and you're seeing that, dear ones, in many of those who you deem your mythical leaders, dear ones, also feeling of having the same thing happen where that is concerned. And what is really is unleashing the wounds of the child out into the world. So what you see happening in the third dimensional realm, dear ones, is many wonderful and most glorious souls unleashing the anger, the frustration, the sadness of that wounded child as if they were in a cage for so long out in the world, and they are projecting all of that energy out into the world. So when we ask you to look at what is transpiring in the macrocosm and move into the microcosm, see where that is transpiring for each and every one of you. For those who have been in the personal process for quite some time, you know how to utilize all of those tools. Many of the tools that have been dormant where that is concerned, many of the tools that have been put in your toolbox that you're now asking for and looking at, because these feelings are quite intense where that is concerned, because the energies are intense. And each and one of you are feeling the intenseness of these energies in many ways, and it is affecting your physical beingness, your physical body where that is concerned, because these energies are unlodging and dislodging and moving these memories that is located in your physical body, most notably in the first chakra, the second chakra, and the third chakra regions where that is concerned. So as you move through your month of September, these energies now will be moving in a counterclockwise fashion, undoing, if you allow it, undoing the repressed, suppressed feelings, the repressed wounding where that is concerned, and then opening up, dear one, into the second chakra, then the third chakra, and then eventually hitting your heart space where that is concerned. So you're moving through a turbulent time in your third dimensional realm, and many of you can see that what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of you, is this turbulence. So look to see, dear ones, if there's turbulence in your own life right now where that is concerned. Are you continually to ruminate in the mental body trying to control everything, or simply now allowing yourself the freedom to nurture yourself through this, utilizing your tools, but now allowing, dear ones, the memories, the feelings, and the conditioning and the programming to now be unlodged within you. And these energies are moving in, and then moving in a counterclockwise fashion into your first chakra to begin to remix the energies in your first chakra. But it is in the first phase of that in your month of September. As we said to you, we came to you, dear ones, in your month of August. At the end of your month of August is when the energies will hit. And now many are feeling that of these feelings that they have not felt before. They're feeling aspects of their physical body that they've never felt before. And much of it, dear ones, is in your first chakra, and many are feeling unsettled and unsafe, quite possibly because your first chakra is about where your place in the world is, along with your creative and sexual energy and your identity where that is concerned. So it is transpiring for many. Many are now thinking and feeling, actually, that they don't quite know who they are right now. They really do not quite understand who they are, because what is transpiring is their old identity that is based on the sexual energy where that is concerned, and the direct connection to mom and dad where that is concerned is being shifted. It's being unlodged. It's being moved where that is concerned. So many are also feeling a unsense of self where that is concerned. Not quite knowing who they are. What is my identity? What is my identity now? So the energies are moving in and shifting that where that is concerned. Many are also at times during each and every day, moving out of their body. Because these energies are shifting, and what it's doing, it is shifting the resonance and vibration of your physical beingness, and many are feeling a lightness as they move out into the world, as if they're walking in the world and they're not really there. They're seeing what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm, but they're not a part of it. They're not of it. And they're walking around wondering, why don't I feel like I'm grounded in this third dimensional energy any longer? It is because you're shifting and changing into a multidimensional being, and that is what these energies will be supporting, guiding, and helping you to do where that is concerned. Because, dear ones, for those who are accepting these energies, for those who these energies are intended for, it is about releasing, as we have said to you many times before, your attachments, engagements to the third dimensional realm. So many are beginning to feel that they are not quite of this world. That they walk out now, even in their own neighborhoods where that is concerned. When they walk out of their dwelling and they look outside, they feel like they're in a haze and not quite a part of what's going on. That is a part of the assimilation process of these energies, but it is also a part of detaching yourself energetically to the third dimensional realm where that is concerned. And then feelings will transpire, and unease of this will transpire as well. So it is most important, dear ones, that as you move through this, you allow yourself to begin to nurture yourself through it and move more slowly through life where that is concerned. And many are feeling that. Many, because of these energies, are not feeling this urgency to do, to keep on doing and doing and doing. What these energies are helping each and every one of you do is to simply be where you are, be who you are. No longer needing to prove to others through your sexual energy, the sexual prowess of who you are. It is about moving, dear one, a step-by-step process between now and your month of November, by allowing these energies to move in and shift and change your life. What is transpiring is repressed and suppressed feelings are surfacing, and you are seeing that in the third dimensional realm. It is at the point where what is transpiring out in the third dimensional realm is the anger of the wounded child that has been repressed and repressed for so long, being acted out and modeled in the third dimensional realm. So it's most important, dear ones, as you move into your month of September, to heed this information and use it as you please.